right, Scott here. Very quickly, let's talk about Hurricane Milton. All right, we're located above Jacksonville, Florida, on the Georgia side. And as a lot of you know that follow the channel, we were out of electricity for several days. We stayed comfortable. We had air conditioning. We had communications where many other, or most people, didn't even have cell phone service, internet, TV. We maintained communications, and if you saw the last video I did, we talked about how we did it. So on the preparedness of this, I don't think we're going to get a bunch of terrible weather here. However, we're probably going to have some power outages and some wind gusts of 40, 50 miles an hour, hopefully less. So our preparedness plan, moved our vehicles out to the center of the yard where it's away from all, say, the large, got some sizable trees back here. Those two trees back there, if they were to fall on that carport, it would be, if you can see back there, yeah. Let me get my finger right there. Probably crush everything. So here again, vehicles out front, travel trailer pulled away from all the big trees, and in the carport, what I've done here, well, I'm not sure if this is exactly correct or not, but I have checked out our generator, or the Predator 3500 inverter, not a generator so much. I brought a couple of the toys in, my motorcycle, ATV, and of course, my pride and joy, my zero-turn lawnmower. Now, first and foremost, I brought my tractor out here and put it beside the carport. Why would you do that? Well, if you look down here, I'm going to try to get this in the video. This is the bucket, and I've got it rested along the framework or the support of the building. Typically, these type of carports are not exactly nailed down all that great, or whatever term you want to use, lashed down or tied down really well, but it's legal in our area. So I put this tractor with a bucket on there to say if this thing gets a big wind gusts, hopefully you will hold it from at least one side. Now here's something here. I mentioned earlier about how we maintained coolness, air conditioning, side-by-side refrigerator freezer, 2 chest freezers, television or 2, DVD, of course other appliances. Now that's a Predator 3500, we'll talk about that shortly. I'm only running 3,500 watts. That's kind of small, but it maintained everything I've talked to you about. Except when you turn the coffee pot on in the mornings, it really lugs it down more than what it needs to be, and the microwave really pulls it down. So what I would suggest is if you do and follow what I do, maybe unplug a couple of things to run your microwave, which you don't run it very long, your electric coffee pot for very long. So let's talk about power. And this is what I really like here. This is my favorite part. The Predator 3500. As you can see, this is not a loud generator. It comes from Harbor Freight. Let's see if I can get the camera right. Sorry about that. 3,500. There are the plugs. And as you can see, sorry about the hand in front of there, it's very quiet. This thing sips on about, for me, 3 gallons in about 13, I'm gonna say between 12.5 to 13.5 hours. I've even got a security light out here, which is super bright. Let's turn this thing off. Well, heck, leave it on, why not? All right, but I had to do some little basic modifications to it to get it to run. Typically it'd run about 11 or 12 hours on 3 gallons. I can get about another hour and a half, give or take. So what I do is, let's go back and look. Predator 3500 from Harbor Freight. I'm really wanting, they got a much bigger one than that, but this works for us. Now, if you see here, got a heavy duty cable coming from it. What I do with that is, I run it into the house before all the rain hits. And it's not fun having an electric cable going through, or a line going through your bedroom, I would say from your bathroom to the bedroom into the kitchen. But guess what? I use a very professional grade power strip where I can, send out 2 or 3 different leads of electric power to, say, the refrigerator, the freezer, the TV. And let's go look at this. Look here. For the bedroom, if you can tell, the window unit. With that being said, we stayed comfortable. It's all in preparation. Okay, this inverter, I think runs you between $700 and $800 at Harbor Freight. You can buy them used on the marketplace for $350 to $400. Just be careful buying used. It's flawless. Right now it's got 124 hours on it. Most of that was from the last hurricane we had a week or two ago. About a week ago, that was Hurricane Helene. Are you prepared? Oh, and here's my other backup. Part of what I'm using here is, I've got, if you can see down here, I've got 4 5-gallon containers of gas. That's full. I can run for days on that. Never lose refrigerated food. Freezers stay cold. And the beauty of having, and I understand not everybody has this. I'm not bragging by any means, but it's just things we have. The travel trailer over there, it's got a holding tank of water on it, 50 gallons. We can utilize that with propane with a battery operated pump and take hot showers. I'm not saying you got to have all this. I mean, this is just some stuff we have, but you can plan and stay comfortable when there's a power outage. Now, if this hurricane hits you and takes your house off the planet Earth, nothing I can do to help you. Or I would say you shouldn't be there in the first place, but be prepared. Have a plan. Oh, and I think just in case you've asked, well, how did you maintain communications and all that? Refer to one of my last videos. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but we'll go way up over there. I don't know if you can see those antennas up there. There's one there, and there's one over there. You probably can't see it. Amateur radio or ham radio, you can Google that. Never lost communications with the outside world. It's up to you to stay prepared. Thank you for viewing.